I was extremely disappointed that the councillors on the planning committee didn't take into account the concerns of over 80 people that actually gave representations over the 2 days at Northallerton. So it was very disappointing. My main fears, really, for us as a farm, it's the borehole on our farm that provides drinking water for the cattle, and we do have concerns that with fracking there is a risk to contamination, and we're not very happy about that, because when I've looked into the insurance side, there would be no cover. The insurance industry would not provide any first-party cover if the borehole became contaminated. So any losses, it would be down to us to take civil action and go to court, which would be extremely stressful and also costly. I think the main dangers are contamination through water, so therefore boreholes, possibly river extraction, also surface spills. I do also think there's problems with emissions, industrialisation of the countryside, really heavy HGV movements. I think there's a lot of possible impact on agriculture. As far as I'm aware, I don't think there have been any studies that are specific to how fracking could impact on agriculture, and I think this is a great concern. I know if you look across the water to Pennsylvania in the USA, I know there have been reports there of problems with water contamination. I do think that a lot of it has been actually covered up through gagging orders, and it's only recently that these problems are starting to emerge on social media and in the press. I really think that the government should be supporting agriculture in the UK more, because 62% of UK food production comes from UK farmers, and I think they need to be supported, and I truly don't believe that fracking and agriculture can sit together, to be honest. I think that fracking is short term. I think that for it to have any impact, it would take years and years for commercial production to make any difference, and that production would not go straight into the UK gas framework. That gas would be sold on the European market. So, fracked gas at Kirby Misperton is not going to go into homes in Ryedale. It's going to go out onto the open European market. And I think that the government slashing renewables was a great mistake. How on earth can they possibly keep to their climate change commitments when they're slashing any renewable help and basically putting millions of pounds to prop up the fossil fuel industry? Well, I think that the way forward is now, this isn't just about Kirby Misperton, this isn't just about one well, this is about hundreds and hundreds of wells. There are 5 energy companies over a large area of Yorkshire that have petroleum exploration licences, and they've got those licences under the remit that they will exploit that land as much as they can. So initially, for people further out from Kirby Misperton, the first thing will be seismic surveys, and that will mean a knock on the door from a company such as Tesla, who want access to land to do those seismic surveys, and that is a precursor for then a planning application to frack. So I think farmers really have to think long and hard before letting people on the land to do these seismic surveys.